Hello everybody and welcome to day 7 of the T-Rex training program. Today I am here at Orphan Community Park. It's a really cool park. It's kind of by St. Albert the Great Church, and then over here is Prairie View and Horizon, so it's kind of in that neighborhood here. Token Springs is down the road over that way. So yeah, halfway between probably Token Springs and Horizon. If you've never been here before, I would check it out. It is a really cool park. Got basketball hoops, tennis courts, really cool play area with swings and monkey bars and slides. And there's also a pavilion over on this side. Really cool place. So yeah, I would check it out sometime. It's really cool. I'm also wearing my Jurassic Fact 2015 shirt. So like I said in my last video, oftentimes at the aquatic center, if you're a lifeguard or if you work concession stand, we'd have a pool party once a year just to kind of celebrate the season. And so in 2015 we made these shirts, and this was the year I believe that Jurassic World came out. So that was kind of our big theme year. So what I want to talk to you about today, I'm going to give you a safety topic, then we're going to talk about breaststroke. What is the breaststroke? What are the different parts that make up that breaststroke stroke? And what are some things that you can do at home to practice that stroke by yourself, all right, and without water, so you can do it right on land. Our safety topic for today is look before you leap. All right, so whenever you want to jump into a body of water, make sure you look before you leap. All right, so what you're looking for, look for how deep that water is, right? You want to make sure that that water is deep enough so that when you jump in, you're not crashing down to the bottom. Another thing that you want to look for is rocks, right? We don't want to land on any rocks. We don't want to be hurting ourselves. So make sure you're looking for any objects, so rocks or really anything that's going to be in that water that might hurt you. Okay, so look before you leap. So use that caution. Make sure you know your surrounding area before you're jumping into that water. All right, the breaststroke. Breaststroke, I always think it looks like a frog. All right, so you kind of look like a frog when you're doing that swim, and especially when you're doing that kick. All right, so the arms of breaststroke. All right, in swim lessons you would learn that you're making a pizza and then you're slicing it down the middle. Or another common phrase that we use is you're scooping ice cream, taking a bite, and then you're going out for some more. Okay, so what you're doing is you're pulling that water, right? So remember that pull, we're still in that position where we're using our forearm and our hand to push that water to our feet. But then you're stopping at your chest. So you scoop, all right? It's almost like a scoop. So you're pushing that water back, you're doing that pull, but then you scoop, so you stop at your chest right here. Usually at that point, you're going to take a breath. Breaststroke is a unique stroke in that you have to take a breath every single time you take a stroke, okay? So you have to be lifting your head. That's what you have to do to be legal, okay? So pull that water, scoop to your chest, lift your head to breathe, and then you're going to recover your arms, and you're actually going to do that through the water, okay? So your arms are really always staying in the water during this stroke. So the recoveries for freestyle, backstroke, and butterfly, we always talked about that recovery being outside the water, okay? In breaststroke, that's another unique thing about breaststroke, is that your arms are pretty much staying in the water that whole way through, okay? So make a pizza, cut it down the middle, or scoop that ice cream, take a bite, go out for some more, okay? So that's what your arms are doing. Your legs are going up, out, and around. Up, out, and around. So both of your legs are doing that at the same time. They're both going to go up, they're both going to go out, and they're both going to go around. All right? one thing that you can practice at home with those legs is just laying down on the ground. You're gonna go up. So notice how my feet are flexed. They're not pointed like this. They're flexed just like this. So you should be able to balance a kickboard on top of your feet. Okay, that's how flat they should be. Next, you're going out. So notice that now my toes are pointing outwards, but my knees are staying in. Your knees can separate a little bit, but you're not gonna separate really, really wide like this, okay? So your knees should be closer in than your toes. So your toes should be out farther. Then that last step, this is the step that makes you push forward, propel forward, and that is the around. So up, out, and around. So that's something that you can practice at home, just laying on your stomach. All right? So like I said, your arms are pulling, you're scooping, and then you're shooting out. All right? So you're pulling, recovering. Your legs are going up, out, and around. There's another part of breaststroke as well, and it's very similar to butterfly in that it's a rhythmic stroke. All right? So you're doing these parts at a certain time, and that's how you're going to be your fastest. So that rhythm is pull, breathe, kick, glide. Pull, breathe, kick, glide. Pull, breathe, kick, glide. Pull, breathe, kick, glide. All right? So a way that you can practice that is either standing up while doing it like I just did. So you could bend over at your waist a little bit just to kind of feel like you're horizontal and that you're actually swimming. So it's pull, breathe, kick, glide. Pull, breathe, kick, glide. Another thing that you can practice is just laying down on your stomach and doing it. So you're like in a Superman position. Pull, breathe, kick, glide. And as you pull, your legs are kind of getting in position. So that when you breathe, you're ready to take that kick and shoot those arms out to glide. So pull, breathe, kick, glide. Pull, breathe, kick, glide. Okay? It is harder to do it on your stomach. That's more of a challenge. All right? So pull, breathe, kick, glide. And that's the breaststroke. All right? So breaststroke is very much a gliding stroke. So every motion you take, do it with purpose. All right? 'Cause between that pull and that kick, we got to be able to push ourselves forward so that we can glide. All right, and gliding, when you get into that recovery position, your arms are going to be just like this. All right, so we're not going into that full streamline, but we are keeping our arms nice and straight, getting ready to glide forward. And that's the breaststroke. All right, I just threw a lot at you. The breaststroke is one of the more difficult ones just because there's a lot of parts. But like I say, it is a rhythmic stroke and it is a gliding stroke. So once you learn that rhythm, oh my gosh, it is so crazy how fast you are able to go. All right, awesome. So that is day 7 of the T-Rex training program. Congratulations, thanks for sticking with it. Next time we're gonna have another safety topic, and then we are also going to discuss open turns. So butterfly, breaststroke, and then side stroke, which is another one we haven't talked about yet, but we will, have what are called open turns. So once you reach the wall, you're having that turn to push off and go to the other side. All right? So until next time, have a great day. See ya.